Hi guys, in our previous video we learned about manually exploring a website. The manual exploring is very effective in finding vulnerabilities in an application. As you know the flow of your application, the URL it visits and the path it takes. However, the problem is you need someone to sit there and click through the application and you might miss things. The spidering allows you to launch an automated scan against an application. The spider explores the application by finding links in the HTML pages. It begins with the list of URLs to visit called the seeds, which depends on how the spider is started. The spider then visits these URLs. It identifies all the hyperlinks in the page and adds them to the list of URLs to visit. And the process continues recursively as long as new resources are found. So let us start with spidering a web application. As you can see, ZAP is up and running, and in order to start the spider there are a couple of ways. One of the ways I use is click on this plus icon in the information window and click on the spider. Here you will see an option called new scan, so you click on it and you will see this dialog window. On this window you just click on the starting point and we will use our Matilde website for spidering. The parameters context and user we will ignore for this tutorial purpose because they will be covered in a later video. The parameter recurs. If you select this parameter, then all of the nodes underneath the one you selected, which is our Matilde, will also be used to seed the spider. And the other parameter, spider subtree only, if you select this option, the spider will only access resources that are under the starting point, which is our URL listed in the starting point. I'm just going to leave everything default here and click on start scan. As the scan progresses, you can see the application tree is being built in the site tree. In the spider tab, you can see current scan, there is none going on, and it has the spidering has found 96 URLs which are listed under this URL tab, and it has found 44 nodes. So if you click on the added nodes tab, you will see which nodes it identified, and then you can also see the messages which were sent, and you can go and see the details of these messages, and you can also see their responses. Now if I go to the site tree, you will see each URL that has been identified by the spidering process has got a spider icon in front of it. So if I just go to the main get page, so if I right click on it, there is an option attack, and you can launch the spider again from this option. And here you can also select different options, like you can start it from say this particular page, click on select, and you can start the scan. Again take the seed from that particular URL and continue with the scan. It will also list the URLs it has found and any additional nodes it has added. So you can again click on the URL list, you can look at the additional node it found out, and then the messages, of course. Also you can click on this combo box where you can see all the previous scans, and you can select any scan to view. Also, if a scan is continuing, you can press the pause button or you can stop the scan. You can also start a scan from a folder. So you can right click on it and click on spider, and the scan will start on this folder. So you can do the start scan. This scan will also be added to the list. As the scan is going on, you can see all the alerts it has generated so far. And again, you can visit the alerts tab. You can see all the alerts here. Click on any alert, you can see the details. If we just go back to the spider tab, there is a settings icon which you can click. It will show you spider options, which you can also access via, if I just cancel here, go to tools, options, and scroll down to spider, and there you will see a number of options which you can set. Most of the times you will go by the default options, but we will go through quickly some of the main ones. The first one is maximum depth to crawl, where 0 is unlimited. The parameter defines the maximum depth in crawling process, where a page must be found in order for it to be processed. The value 0 means unlimited depth. And the second option is number of threads used. The spider is multi-threaded, and this is the number that defines the maximum number of worker threads used in the crawling process. You can increase the number of threads in the crawling process, but it may make your computer or laptop very slow. And the third parameter which we are going to discuss is this maximum duration. This parameter defines the maximum length of time the spider would run for. This parameter is in minutes. 0, which is the default value, means that the spider will run until it has found all the links that it is able to. And next set of important parameters are query parameters handling. The query parameter handling has got 3 values in it. So let's discuss them quickly. The first one is ignore parameters completely. In such a case, as you can see in the example, the parameter question mark foo equal to 3, if it is visited, then the URL with parameter question mark bar equal to 345 will not be visited, because the spider is totally ignoring the parameters. The second option is consider only parameters name. So this will only consider the parameter name, which is either foo or bar. So in this example, www.testing.com/foo equal to 123, if that is visited, then foo equal to 345 will not be visited, because foo parameter is already visited. But if it is question mark bar equal to any value 345 or 340, it will be visited because it's a new parameter. And in the third case, we consider both parameters name and value. So in this case, www.testing.com/foo equal to 123 is visited. Similarly, question mark 345 will be visited, and question mark bar equal to XYZ will be visited, because they are all different parameter names and values. Remember that spidering is exploring the application rather than attacking it. If you haven't already done, please do subscribe, like and share the video, as it really encourages me to create more videos. Thanks.